Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Haan. It's been a long time.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. So, how was your vacation or your classes?
It's great.
Did you pass all your exams?
Yes,
Very good. And since you don't have any classes, right? You are on your holiday.
yes. Now I don't have any class, but also don't have vacations
Hold on. What did you say? What do you mean?
because coronavirus is outbreaking.
Mm-hmm. So you don't have any plans, so you are just staying at home.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. All right. And how about other classes? Do you have other classes aside from English?
maybe next week.
What class is that? What extra class did you have? Or are you going to have?
English class, and also I have to go to school.
Aside from Pantado, you also have other English classes. Am I correct?
Yes,
And why do you have to go to school?
I passed the exam, and next week on 15th August, I have to go to class, go to school to have new class.
I thought it's summer vacation in Vietnam.
My school have begin sooner than other school.
Okay, but how long did you have your summer vacation? You start early. You are going to have your class early. So, how long did you have your summer vacation?
Maybe 13 or 20 days.
Oh, okay. And you already rest? I mean, are you good now and are you ready to go to school?
Yes,
That's good. All right. So, are you ready now to start our class?
yes,
Can you still remember what was our last topic?
it's frog tails.
Wow, you still remember it. That's good. Okay, so now let's continue. Again, we are still in Unit 6, Folktales. So we are now in page 11. And this was your last activity. So now let's continue. So we have intonation in exclamatory sentences, pronunciation. Listen and repeat the sentences. Paying attention to intonation. Do they have rising or falling intonation? So we have how to read this or on how to pronounce these sentences. So after you listen to the audio, I will be let you reading this. Did you understand?
Yes,
Let's start.
Pronunciation. Activity 4. Listen and repeat the sentences, paying attention to intonation. Do they have rising or falling intonation?
1. What a colourful hat she is wearing.
2. What a time we had today.
3. What beautiful eyes she has.
4. What a nice day it is.
5. What good news it is.
Now it's your turn. Can you please read this?
Yes. What's a colorful hat she's wearing? What's her time we have had today? What beautiful eyes she has. What's a nice day is. What's good news is.
Okay, hold on. Again, repeat after me. What?
What?
Again, what beautiful eyes she has.
What beautiful eyes she has.
What a nice day it is.
What a nice day it is.
Number 5, what good news it is.
What good news it is.
Very good. Now, another one. Complete the following sentences by putting the verbs in brackets in the correct form. So, do you know what is verbs, right?
Yes.
And you also know how to correct this form when in sentences. So, can you please answer numbers 1 to 5?
I read to you, all right?
I think I want you to read this.
Yes.
Number
1.
1.
When the prince saw Cinderella at the party, she was wearing a beautiful gown.
Was wearing.
Yes.
Number 2.
What were you doing this time yesterday?
Will you doing? Number 3.
What? Number 2 is what you doing?
Okay. This one.
Yes. Number 3, when Jax was going to the market, he met a magician.
Again, magician.
Magician.
Again, magician.
Magician.
Very good. Number 4.
4, why the hare was sleeping? The tortoise ran to finish as fast as he could.
What is your answer?
It's ran. R-A-N.
Okay, continue. The last number.
5, when the princess returned, the prince wasn't waiting for her.
Wasn't waiting for her.
Yes.
Hold on again. Prince.
Prince.
Okay. Please double check your answer and tell me when you are ready. I mean, when it's okay.
Yes, okay.
All All right, let's start. Number one, when the prince saw Cinderella at the party, she was wearing a beautiful gown. Number two, what were you doing this time yesterday? Number three, when Jack was going to the market, he met a magician. Number four, while the hare was leaping, the tortoise ran to the finish as fast as he could. Number five, when the princess returned, the prince wasn't waiting for her. Very good, Anne. You got four correct answers out of five. Good job. Now let's continue. For the grammar, use the past continuous and suggested words to write sentences to describe what was happening in each picture. So as you can see, we have six pictures, and under the pictures, there are past continuous and the suggested words. Now, you have to choose using these words. Did you understand?
Yes.
Choose the words here to make a sentences. So now you have to make six sentences based on the picture using the past continuous and the suggested words. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's start. Do you know how to write in the screen?
Yes.
Okay, can you do it on the screen?
I'm finished.
Okay, let's continue. Let's see if you got the correct answer. Uh, all right, so we have here the servant was spinning in the woods, correct? Now, can you please?
The servants was spinning in the woods. The girls was picking flowers by the side of the rose tree. The knights were riding their horse to the castle. For Cinderella was dancing with the prince. 5 Silent was flying to heaven. 6 The ark was roaring with anger.
Okay, very good. But this one, it's saint.
Saint,
Again, saint.
Saint,
Very good. Now let's continue. You got all the correct answer. All right, another sentence here. Write the correct form of each verb. Use the past continuous or the past simple. So we have 6 numbers here, and each numbers has 3 or more underlines. Now, I want you to answer this. Can you type your answer on the underlines? Can you type your answer in the underlines? Hello?
yes,
Can you type your answer in the underlines? Can you hear me, Anne?
yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Continue.
done.
Okay, very good. Now let's see your answer if it's correct before we read it. Was walking, up, was lying, heard, needed, heard, drop, ate, were dancing, left, was missing or missed, and decided. Alright, so you've got 10 correct answers. Good job. You've got 10 correct
Yes,
answers out of 15. So now, can you please read all of this?
all the sentences. Yes, one. The prince was walking along the road when he met a princess, so he stopped and had a chat with her. 2. When Sendong was lying on the bed, he heard an announcement that the emperor needed brave men to protect his land. 3. Alice was walking alone with the woods when she suddenly heard footsteps behind her. Someone was following her. She was frightened and she started to run. 4. When the eat 5. They were dancing merrily when Cinderella suddenly left the party. 6. Lạc Long Quân was missing his life under the sea, so he decided to take 50 of his sons back there.
Very good. So now, let's practice. Can you please read this?
Need,
What about this one?
needed,
What about this?
footstep,
And this one?
footsteps,
This one?
start,
Start and
started.
very good. Now please repeat after me. So he stopped and had a chat with her.
So he stopped and had a chat with her.
An announcement that he heard an announcement that the emperor needed brave men to protect his land.
He heard an announcement that the emperor needed brave men to protect his land.
Another one. Alice was walking alone in the woods when she suddenly heard footsteps behind her.
Alice was walking alone in the woods when she suddenly heard footsteps behind her.
Very good. She was frightened and she started to run.
She was frightened and she started to run.
Very good. Now let's continue. Look at the pictures, then put the parts of the fairy tale in order. So we have pictures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we also have letters from A to H. Now you have to put, understand?
Yes.
Let's start. Just put the numbers. Oops, sorry.
Number 1 with the letter H.
Number 1 is letter H. Okay.
Number 2 with the letter A.
Uh-huh.
Number 3 with the letter E.
Mhm.
Number 4 with the letter F. Number 5 with the letter D.
Okay.
Number 6 with the letter C.
Letter C.
7 with the letter B.
Letter B.
And H with G.
Again, number 8. Can you say it?
Number 8.
All right. Now let's see. Number 2. Number 7. Number 6. Number 4, 8, and 1. Very good, and good job. Now, can you please read this in order like you are just telling a short story?
Yes. Little Red Riding Hood lived in a wood. One day, she went to visit her granny. When she was picking some flowers on the side of the path, she met a weak wood. He said, he asked, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to see my grandmother," she says. So the wood had a plan. He ran to Granny's house and swallowed Granny. He got into Granny's bed. A little later, Little Red Riding Hood reached the house. She looked at the wood and says, "Granny, what big eye you have? All the better to see you with," he replied. Then she says, "Granny, what big ear you have? All the better to hear you with," he replied. "What big teeth you have? All the better to eat you with," said the wood. A woodcutter was working in the woods. He heard a loud scream and ran to the house. He hit the wood on the head. The wood opened his mouth wide and shouted, and Granny jumped out. The wood ran away.
Okay, very good. Now, hold on. Can you please repeat after me? Oh, hold on. Can you please read it?
Wicked.
What about this one?
Wood.
Wolf. Again.
Wolf.
This one.
Said.
What about this one? How do we say this?
Say.
Okay, very good. All right. Uh-huh. Okay, so, and since it's already our time, we have to end it here and we are just going to continue next week, all right?
Yes.
It's so nice seeing you again, Anne, and thank you so much for tonight. Bye!
Bye.